corruption is like a drunkard or a smoker. You know, if you put a smoker in this room, you know these people who are walking up and down, some of them are smokers. They can't sit for 45 minutes. So it's very easy to tell who is a smoker. They will sit there 45 minutes, they have to go and pump garbage into their lungs. Right? So, I don't need to have gone to medical school to detect a smoker in this room. Mm-hmm. And if I can't, I'm incompetent. Do you understand? Detecting corruption is the easiest thing any thinking being can do. Mm-hmm. Nowadays, we all have this, right? Everybody has a phone. And it's all a smartphone, isn't it? All of them have cameras, all right? All of them are connected through a server. If money comes into my phone, it's seen everywhere if we want to see it. And all you need to ask is, where did that money come from? What did you do? What services did you deliver? What goods did you deliver? Because really, why am I getting paid unless I won a lotto? In which case it will be publicly known also, right? I bought a lotto card, I chose numbers, or it was a quick pick, I went and it was a winner. And I go to collect it. Everybody knows. Is there anything, any money you can receive on your phone without anybody knowing? And these people tell us billions, trillions are missing from the treasury and nobody knows where it went. But there was somebody in charge of them and nobody goes to jail. So you see, when they tell you these things are complex, they are so easy. Even somebody who did not finish high school can do this.
So if you were in power then, and as we are finishing here, if you are in power and all these things are happening, what would you do differently that would, fish out these people in the
I've
first
just
100
answered
days?
it. Job, that question has been answered many times.
Yeah, Daktari, swali moja imeulizwa hapa na Gen Z.
Yeah.
And the question is, I'm a young person and coming up, and actually she's a lady, and she's saying that I was hoping that you will perhaps speak on the inspiration behind the socialist ideology that you hold. You have also in so many occasions commended, mentioned and congratulated socialists, such as recently Naledi, Gabriel, Guevara. You have also in equal measure, Naledi.
You mean the president of Namibia?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And you have also in equal measure condemned greedy capitalists and even labeled them as despots. I agree with you that capitalism has no place in our position as leadership and governance, and especially context of Kenya leadership. So generally, you have recently argued that capitalism has failed Kenyans, and that social is the only path to equity. However, Kenya's economy is deeply integrated into global markets and debt-tied institutions like the IMF. Beyond the integrity, what is your specific? That's the question now. What is your specific mechanism for transitioning Kenya to a socialist model without triggering capital flight or an economic blockade that will hurt the very Kenyans you aim to protect?
You see, this is why I started by saying, one of the things I said is that people should listen keenly. You see, listening is very important. And after you listen, try to digest the information that you are given. Because if you don't digest, if you don't comprehend, and you don't understand what is given, you will not make any qualitative improvement in your environment. And I think the lady or the girl, the young woman, is asking a good question, but I don't think did a good listening, or maybe did not listen to all the things that I said.